So it's Saturday, and I woke up and realized that Saturday morning is maybe my favorite time of the week. I no longer sleep in, so even though it's the weekend, I get up early, and I'm always glad that I do because I see things like this. And this is an image of the shade, silhouette of the lamp. It's a little after 7 in the morning here, and you can just see the way the morning light plays through the shade and this contrast between the light, and then there's this green which comes from a bush outside the window. And it was such a beautiful image, and you really only see that in the morning. And it's a particular type of light. And I was so struck by it this morning that I decided better fire up the camera and capture this. And from there, I just decided, maybe I'll just take you through kind of what an ordinary Saturday morning looks like for me. So if the weather's good, I'd like to go outside and breathe some cool morning air. Sometimes I'll go for a walk or just walk around the backyard and look at nature. It's very calming and puts me in a good frame of mind to start the day. And this morning had a particular surprise with these beautifully painted hubcaps hanging from the garden shed wall. I believe these were painted by my niece, my sister, and my brother-in-law, and I hadn't seen them before. Now, one of my favorite things in life is finding unusual art like this in unusual places. It's not there to sell you anything or to tell you anything. It's just there waiting for your eyes to find it. Just so simple, so unassuming. Now, when I got off work yesterday, I kicked the weekend off in a ever so exciting way by going to Target and buying stuff. In this case, found this white mug. It was on sale, and the handle was perfect. Fit my hand just right. And I've been needing a new mug, so I went ahead and bought that, along with some green tea. Now, I just bought this because I thought the box looked really nice. Having a aesthetically pleasing box of tea is something that brings me a little bit of joy in life. So, bought it, and we'll see if the tea is actually any good. So that's what I do next in the morning. After going outside, I put on the kettle. Time to brew a little bit of tea. Now, once the tea's ready, I'll just go to my room, maybe put on some really quiet music. Then I'm reading for a little bit. I love to start the day by reading. Now, currently I'm reading the novel Little Children by Tom Perrotta. Also reading some poetry by Auden. I'll go through this collection, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed by the complexity of some of the poems, and I wonder if it's even worth my time reading. But then I'll come across something like This Lunar Beauty, and it'll remind me just why I read poetry in the first place. Now, I'll usually read for anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, and after that, then I will go to my computer and put on some music and get ready to write. Now, today I'm listening to Julian Baker's new album, Little Oblivions. It is incredible. I've listened to it probably 10 times already, but I'm absolutely in love with this album. It's fantastic. And then I'm also listening to the new album by Toumani Diabate. Here he collaborates with the London Symphony, and it's a collection of 6 songs that is really excellent for writing. Now, what am I actually writing today? Well, there's this short story that I've been tinkering with for quite some time. I've gone through several drafts of it, just trying to get it right. I thought it would be a really easy story to write, but it's proving to be quite tricky. It's called The Leaf Blower. With this, I wanted to write just this kind of dark, twisted tale set in suburbia with a neighbor who uses their leaf blower early in the morning and drives you insane to the point where you wonder if there's something almost demonic about their use of this awful machine. So that's the story I'm writing. I have this metaphor that I started with that I just kind of came up with this morning, and I don't think it actually works, but I just was kind of toying with it, and I don't know. I've got most of the story worked out already, but I'm trying to figure out how to start it. So that's kind of what I'm working on this morning. Anyway, just wanted to give you a sense of what I do. It's not very exciting, but that's how Saturday mornings look for me. That ritual of starting the weekend off on Saturday morning is important to me. And if there's any adventures to be had on the weekend, it'll always happen after that. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And we will see you next time.